first question is, have you ever worn a uniform? Anybody? Abhijit or Joy? Abhijit, would you like to answer? This is your first
Yeah,
session, I
yeah.
guess.
Yes, this is my first session.
Yeah, please go
Excuse
ahead.
me if there is any sort of mistakes because I'm a bit nervous,
So
but
no
I'll
problem.
start
I'm
my.
here to correct you. I'm here to correct you.
Oh, okay.
Go
Okay,
on.
thank you so much. Yeah, I have worn a uniform during my school days. It was necessary for us to don a particular set of apparel, which included a tie, belt, and a set of trousers, which was navy blue in color. I also had a checkered shirt, which was compulsory. The
Mm-hmm.
college made sure that this dress code was meticulously followed, along with a clean pair of shoes, and
Mm-hmm.
any sort of dissociation from this dress code would usually result in some sort of punishment. So
Hmm.
yes.
Okay. Yeah, nice. So, Joy, would you like to answer?
Well, yes. So I did wear a uniform when I was at school.
Mm-hmm.
Back then, our uniform was quite general because we did not have much to wear, uh, but to follow shirts and pants. Otherwise, there are no particular rules about shoes, but we had to wear a white shirt
Mm-hmm.
for our school.
Okay. Moving to question two. What kind of clothes do you usually wear?
Shall I give it a go, Mega?
Yeah, please.
I usually tend to don a suit since I have to follow a dress code while working at the office. This
Mm-hmm.
includes a blazer, a tie, and a formal trouser, along with the
Hmm.
formal shoes. But
Okay.
apart, when I'm not in office,
Mhm.
I wear more of a casual shirt, which includes a tee and any track pants because I feel more comfortable in them.
Hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Joy, what kind of clothes do you usually wear?
Well, when I'm at office, I generally wear the formal clothes, that means
Mhm.
shirt which should be in, and formal pants with shoes. But when I'm
Mhm.
at home, I usually wear t-shirts, which I find much more easier and much more relaxing.
Okay. So, are there more participants? No, just we three. Okay. So, I would say, what kind of clothes do you usually wear? I would say, since I'm working from home these days, I usually wear casual and comfortable clothes like t-shirt and trousers. But when I have to leave the house to buy something, I wear a jeans. Yes? Enough for IELTS speaking section 1. Just 2 to 3
Okay.
sentences. So, I usually wear casual and comfortable clothes these days, like t-shirt and trousers, because I'm working from home. When I have to leave the house to buy something, I wear a jeans with a top. Hmm. Question number 3. Have you ever worn the traditional clothes of your country?
Okay, I'll give it a go.
Mm-hmm.
So, being an Indian, I'm exposed to various cultures, which means have had ample opportunities to try on a various set of different traditional clothes, ranging
Mm-hmm.
from kurtas to dhotis.
Mm-hmm.
So, I do enjoy wearing them, but
Mm-hmm.
only if the occasion permits me to.
Okay. Joy?
Well, we are ours is an one-state country, and culture is the same. So we have
Mm-hmm.
just one set of traditional clothes for boys, and which is Punjabi and with pajama. And basically, we wear this in different occasions. For example, Eid, the first day of our Bengali year. So these are the occasions when, as a guy, I try to wear these clothes.
Okay. So I would say something like, first I'll give exact answer to the examiner's question. He or she asked me, have you ever worn the traditional clothes of your country? I simply say, yes, I have. And then I will elaborate. I live in India, which is a country widely known for its diverse culture and tradition, like Abhijit mentioned, and tradition. So I have worn various traditional dresses like saris and suits and ethnic suits, because suits are also formal ones, and ethnic suits. In fact, I'm very fond. I'm very fond. Instead of I am, I'm saying I'm. So it is a contraction, which I have told you multiple times, that try using contractions in your speaking, but never in writing. Writing has to be very formal. So you never use contractions and abbreviations there. But for speaking, try and use as many contractions as you can, because it shows off the examiner that you have good pronunciation skills. You can speak well. So in fact, I'm very
Okay.
fond of my ethnic attires. That's it. I could elaborate even more. In fact, I'm very fond of my ethnic attires because I believe they look pretty on me. Or I could simply end it here because I think this long answer will suffice for section one. Yes, I have. I live in India, which is a country widely known for its diverse culture and tradition. So I have worn various traditional dresses like saris and ethnic suits. In fact, I'm very fond of my ethnic attires, ethnic dresses. Yes, someone joined. uh, Pulatov, if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Hello.
Okay, I'll give it a go.
Hmm.
So some of the advantages I think of wearing any uniform or a specific set of attires in a workplace are
Hmm.
the elimination of any sort of discrimination when it comes
Right.
to judging people based on the type of or the uh, style of dress they wear.
Yes.
Another advantage would be people would
Yeah.
not
Let me
have to
note.
worry about.
Yeah. Let me note. Note your ideas down. Okay. So
Okay,
we'll have a quick brainstorming session, and we'll keep noting the ideas that we
okay,
get. Yeah. So your first idea was that it eliminates any sort of biasing or discrimination. Was it?
yes.
Hmm. Then.
It also gets rid of the element where people have to spend time to decide on what to wear, and people could rather focus on other important aspects of the business
Sure.
or
So
the
you
work
mean
environment.
it enables employees to focus more on their work rather than on their wardrobes.
Yes,
Yes. Then
yes. Uh,
how about they act as an identification in customer facing jobs? Like, for example,
yes,
when we
definitely.
go to a supermarket, then the uniform of a stock clerk is different than the people around. So it becomes convenient for the
Yes,
customers to distinguish the staff members from other customers, or they just might ask other customers about the stock in the supermarket. So
yes,
the clerks there, or the spot boys are always in different uniform, which helps us identify which one is a customer and which one is the staff member, right?
yes,
So
Yes, and
they
increases brotherhood
brotherhood.
because wearing the same uniform, they know that they belong to the same fraternity.
Yeah, very good. I'll note that point after this one. They act as an identification in customer facing jobs. Yes, and they promote harmony or brotherhood. Harmony is just other word for it. Yes. Then can
Yeah.
I say that they help in promoting the brand image through the logo that appears on their dress, that is printed
Yeah,
on their dress
obviously,
or woven on their dress?
because
Definitely.
when they are identified from about the same company,
Mm-hmm.
so they promote the company and the name as well.
Yeah. So they help in promoting the brand image through the logo that is printed or woven on their apparel. Yes. And what
Yeah.
else? Any more advantages? It adds a professional image to one's personality. Hmm?
And
Like,
Yes.
increases discipline. For example, the army uniform. So it is given to them because they need to be disciplined and they need to learn how to be disciplined.
yeah, so uniforms add a professional image to one's personality at workplace. Hmm. Take, for example, army professionals. Yes, what was your point, Joy? Army professional.
Um, Army professionals, I would say that it increases the discipline
Mm-hmm.
between the army personnel because of their uh, uniforms.
Yeah, army professionals wear one type of uniform which helps them in maintaining
Discipline.
discipline and also um, maintains respect for them in the hearts of citizens. So I think that are these are enough of points, not only for speaking section 1. If the same question is asked to you in speaking section 3, these points are enough. Like we discussed 6 points. So you can form an answer out of these for section 1 as well as for section 3. Yes,
Okay. Yes.
good brainstorming. Question 5. What color would catch people's attention the most? And here I mean uniform. What color uniform? In your opinion, obviously. In your opinion. In your opinion. Yes.
Um, I believe that brighter tones or shades of color, such as red,
Mm-hmm.
which stand out, can catch people's attention. This is
Exactly.
because they stand out from the other dull colors and are easier to spot in a crowd.
Yes. So instead of saying bright, can we say vibrant? Vibrant is
Yes,
like vibrant sounds more. Uh, what should I say? Like vibrant sounds a
relatable to
good.
color.
Yeah, yeah. Relatable to colors.
Yes, yes, definitely.
Hmm. So yes, joy. So yes, first of
Well,
all,
the same opinion. I would say that yes, the brighter colors or the vibrant colors, for example, red, yellow, these are these are easier to spot in a crowd. So, in my opinion, I think if a uniform consists this kind of color, it will be easier to catch the attention of people.
hmm. Yes. Have you seen red color is the most popular color for marketing? Like if you ever see posters or borders, uh, hampers, or these hoardings, mostly they are in red, they're painted in red because
Yes.
red color holds people's attention. Not only it catches it, but also holds it. So it makes red color the most popular one for marketing. So I could say, I believe it's the vibrant colors that catch the most attention. Such colors as red and yellow usually have uh, attention holding element to them. Yes, and see, uh, we always say, for example, for instance. So what else could you say instead of for example, for instance, like when you want to give examples, you could say including. Yes, you could say take for example instead of simply for example. You could say such something something as something something. Now, what do I mean by something 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 something? Like here, I could say such colors as red and yellow. Yes, and like food, I could say such dishes as or such cuisine as continental and Italian dash dash dash. So instead of saying, for example, continental and Italian cuisine, I am saying such cuisine as continental and Italian, such colors as red and yellow. You understood my point?
Yes.
So the like this is just another way of saying, for example. Hmm. So coming to my answer, I would say the question has asked my opinion. In your opinion, what color uniform would catch people attention? So I would start by saying I am of the opinion that it's the vibrant colors that catch the most attention. Such color, okay, such colors as red and yellow usually have a striking effect, and uh, these colors catch people's attention and holds it, which is why uh, makes red color. Which is why it's the most popular color for. I don't know what this autocorrect is doing. Hmm. I'm of the opinion that it's the vibrant colors that catch the most attention. Such colors as red and yellow usually have a striking effect. These colors catch people's attention and holds it, which is why it's the most popular color for marketing. Okay. And yes, I have told in previous sessions also, and I will repeat it yet again because it's important. For I believe, I think, there are plenty of phrases that you can use, like I assume, I am personally very convinced about it. or I am of the opinion, like I just used in my answer. I am of the opinion that, yes, or it occurs to me that, okay, instead of I believe, I think, these are some phrases that you can use instead. Okay, so question number 6. Okay, let me write, are uniforms popular in your country? Yes, anyone?
Okay, I'll try.
Hmm.
In my country, students and people who go to university
Mm-hmm.
usually have a dress code which they have to maintain and follow, and in the form of a uniform.
Mm-hmm.
And it is meticulously uh, okay. I'm okay. I'm lost over here. So I
No
think
problem. No problem. When that happens to you in the exam room itself, then either don't elaborate, just leave it to that, right?
okay.
Because it sometimes happens that we think, yes, we should elaborate, and we start speaking, and we are not able to complete it. We are not able to find suitable words to complete it. So it's better that you
Okay.
leave it to that. Don't elaborate. Or if you have
Okay.
started, then find one or two words and just end it there. Don't get
Okay. I'll
don't
make a
get
note of
stuck.
it.
Yeah, don't get stuck. Okay.
Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Joy.
Well, apart from the professional courtesy, I don't think uniforms are that much popular in my country because after schooling, most of the colleges and university doesn't have a dress code, and even some of the universities unbanned their dress code protocol because the students were very much reluctant not to wear any kind of uniform. So I'd say that in my country, uniforms are not that much famous.
Okay. Okay. Annie. Annie also joined. Annie, would you like to answer?
Yeah, I would like to.
Yeah.
Yeah, uniforms are quite popular in our country in the level school and college, but in the university level, it's not that much popular. Uh, that's it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So I can see great improvement in your answers, Annie.
Yeah, thank you.
Are uniforms popular in your country? I would say, see, uh, for yes, what are some phrases that we can use instead of saying yes, 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 yes every time? Like in my yesterday's session, I told you some phrases instead of saying and every time, and those are additionally, furthermore, moreover, and what's more. For yes, you could say certainly yes, certainly yes. You could say undoubtedly yes. You could say most definitely yes. You could say without a doubt. Uh, you could say yes, there is no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. Running out of time, the meeting will end in 10 minutes. There is no doubt about it. So are uniforms popular in your country? Certainly yes. They are quite popular in my country during school days as well as at workplace. Or without a doubt, uniforms are very popular in my country. Students wear uniform in their school, and employees also ought to wear uniform at their workplace. Or some companies also ask employees to wear a certain type of uniform. But these are some words or some phrases, some expressions you can say that you should use instead of saying plain yes every time. I have used these words in my video related to mathematics, and I have told you interesting ways to plug in these expressions in your answers. Are uniforms popular in your country? I would say without a doubt, uniforms uniforms are quite okay. Should I write QUIET or QUITE?
QUITE.
Okay.
Yeah, second one is correct.
Why isn't first one correct?
It's
First
meant
one
to
is
stop. I mean,
Shut up. It means to shut up.
yeah.
So uniforms are quite popular in my country, in schools as well as at workplace. Mm, it occurs to me that one ought to wear a suitable uniform to maintain the decorum. Okay, so that was it. Now we discussed advantages of uniform at workplace, didn't we? Huh. What do you think are some advantages of wearing uniform at workplace? Now let us discuss advantages of wearing uniform in schools. So this has to be question number 7. Yes, some brainstorming. Come up with ideas.
it is economical. It makes economically more sense for the parents to not spend a lot of money on other dresses.
Okay. So we could say pocket friendly
Yes.
and
Reduces bullying due
Promotes
to
equality.
okay, we could say cultivates equality among students by preventing certain stylish dresses that are associated with a particular status symbol. Yes, and
reduces the time to prepare a kid to get ready in the morning.
okay. So how could we put it in better way? Hmm, helps students in managing their time by letting them focus on other important aspects such as studies. Yes, and
Helps to maintain school decorum.
good.
And
Maintain,
discipline.
yes, maintains the school decorum by maintains the school decorum as poor children aren't bullied by rich ones on the basis of their clothes. Yes, and
Enables student to focus on more study.
that I wrote no. No, this point is the same. Help students in managing their time by letting them
Oh,
focus
okay.
on other important aspects.
Yeah.
Yes. Can I say like Joy mentioned brotherhood and harmony in workplace example. So the same example applies here as well.
Yes, and the identification as well.
Yeah,
Yes.
identity one as well. It instills in students a sense, instill, one very important word that you can use in many topics. It instills, I used this particular word in my cue card answer for books. I also use it in indoor games, I guess. So I use this word very often. It instills in students a sense of dignity and unity. Yes. Instills means anyone? What does it mean? Instills.
Yeah, it's gradually
Develops.
can
Develops.
say gradually establish an idea on
Yes.
person mind.
Yes. To gradually develop or establish an idea into a person's mind. Okay.
The word is with the S or without the S?
Like instill is the word, and
Exactly, yeah.
yeah, instill is the word. And here, like we have to write instills. It instills in students. What instills in students? Wearing uniform at school. This activity, this act instills in students a sense of dignity and unity. Okay, so that was all. Have you ever worn a uniform? Yes, I have worn a couple of uniforms throughout my life, starting from my school days to even now when I am working with a multinational company. Okay, so that was all for today's session. We brainstormed a lot of ideas for a lot of questions. Yes, always try to use these phrases. Like instead of for example, for instance, use these ones. Instead of I believe, I think, use these ones. Instead of yes, use these ones. And I keep like telling many more phrases and many more situations where you can use these phrases in my sessions. So don't miss them. That was it. I hope I added some value to your existing knowledge.
Definitely.
Most definitely, yes.
Yeah.